What's going on, guys? I am SimpleSimon, and it is a special day today. I have a special guest, and even he has a special guest. And we're going to put some hair on their chest, and we're going to give our American friends a real taste of Vegemite. Before I do, though, I want to give some context to why this sort of happened. So I've got a little video to play of how this came to fruition. So let me just try to tee this up. I'll get rid of myself and play the video.
I've never had Vegemite. Now I hear all my Aussie mates talking about it, right? How good it is. They love it on toast. They love it on everything. I've never had it.
That should be the shape of Australia.
All right.
That shape's messed up.
Looks like Australia there. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's Australia. That's Australia. Hashtag Australia.
Yeah, what do I think? Let's have one more. Based on the flavor I'm getting here, I'm going to like Vegemite a lot. These are absolutely delicious. And
Australia.
these are going to be my snack of the night. These are fantastic. I really like these a lot. These are really, really good. Matthew, Andrew, thank you guys. You got me onto something new that I cannot.
Gary B, if you like Vegemite, I dare you to eat a teaspoon of it.
Delicious. Wow.
Just on its own. I dare you. Hopefully, since you like that, maybe he'll go down to the shops, buy the real thing, and mate, he's in for a surprise when he eats the real thing.
All right. So Gary B, he ate some Arnott's shapes that were Vegemite flavored. And that's not really a good gauge to give you what Vegemite really tastes like. So today he's actually bought the real thing, I believe. And we're going to make him eat a spoonful of it, which no smart man would ever do. Anyway, we also have another guest. I'm going to bring in the fellow Aussie first, who has had, enough Vegemite in his life to be experienced. What's going on, Matt Party? How do you think Gary B is going to go today?
Famous last words, Gary B. Famous last words.
Yeah, it was funny because when he said in the video, I think I like Vegemite, I was like, ooh. Do you though, Gary B? Do you really know what Vegemite tastes like from those shapes? Because I'm telling you,
they are not a good indication at all.
Yeah. So we'll bring him in, and he's also got his own guest. And also, can people let me know? Because Sarah reckons that the video quality right now is not looking very good. So let me know if that's happening, because that's going to upset me a little bit. Anyway, we'll bring on Gary B and Little B.
Good afternoon, guys. Got my son with me, Xavier, making his YouTube debut. So,
well,
he's been on YouTube before,
love it.
But this is he's all nervous. I'm not, because I'm here to show you that Americans are not sissy. Oh, my pointing. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But no, this ought to be great fun. I don't mind people having a good laugh at my expense, and hopefully this is the right stuff.
He's not nervous about being on stream. He's nervous about the Vegemite.
Right.
Well, Werewolf, Marmite might make an appearance too tonight, so we'll see. All right. So, Xavier, how you feeling?
Good.
For now.
Hopefully. Do you guys have vomit buckets? Because I saw a YouTuber once. He does this thing where he just eats weird things, and he ate a whole jar. Like, he literally just dips his fingers in and ate the whole jar, and then he vomited. So hopefully,
I'm weird. I'm one of those people that even when I'm sick, like I'll go. I think the last time I actually vomited was almost 20 years ago.
Oh, really? Really? It's sometimes good to vomit, mate. You feel better afterwards. So
I know. I wish I could sometimes. I know I would feel better. All right. So Vegemite yeast extract.
Yeah. So what do you think it's going to taste like?
Super salty.
Yeah. So it's I've explained it before many times. It's kind of like a salt monster took a crap in your mouth.
Right.
So,
I'm trying to prepare myself for you put salt on stuff, but you don't take a teaspoon of salt and just shove it in your mouth. That would destroy you.
Yeah. In fact, one of the worst things I've ever done in my life was I had a friend in high school, and she really liked salt. She used to would be at the table, and she'd get a salt shaker and put salt on her fingers and lick it and stuff. I'm like, that's gross. I was like, we should have a shot glass of salt. So we both did that, and it was probably the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. So, all right. So people are showing up. People are excited to see the look on Gary and Xavier's face. So maybe we'll get to it because we've got some other things planned. Because we'll give Gary the real taste, which is like straight, and then afterwards maybe we'll let him actually taste how it's supposed to be eaten. So we've all got a. Are they all brand new? Brand new? You're going to crack it for the first time?
All right, ready
yeah. Literally, like one spoonful's been taken.
Yeah.
All right, take a good whiff.
He's like, "What the?"
It smells like soy sauce.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Soy sauce.
So the difference between, because I know we got some Pommy friends, and they all say that Marmite is more potent. Marmite's also got a different texture. This is more dense and thick, I think. While Marmite seems a little bit more runny from my experience.
Yeah, this almost looks like milk chocolate.
Just keep
thinking that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not delusional. I know it's not.
It's probably good to have some water or something next to you as well, because it's like to try and get it down.
I have 2 bottles of water next to me.
Yeah, I didn't bring water.
Orange juice. I'm like, are you sure you want something orange juice after something acidic after something that salty?
Give me 1 sec. I actually probably want to grab a bottle of water, not for after, but just for before, just so I haven't drank anything. Give me 1 sec.
Yep. Here, you want me to make yours?
Because it's very, like as Simon said, like it's very sort of dense and sometimes it's a bit hard to get down.
Kill yourself. Look,
there we go. That's okay, right?
No, that's way too much for you. There you go. That's good right there.
For me,
right there. All right.
There's just a little bit of the spoon that's uncovered.
All right.
It's okay.
You guys got your spoons ready?
I
bought a big spoon. Oh,
right.
You guys got some.
Your spoon.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a sec. Whoa. We got to do it together, guys.
All right, hold on. Let's cap this in case you start flailing. You don't throw the Vegemite all over the place. All right.
When do I flail?
I know.
I do a flail.
You do flail.
Yeah. Sorry, I just realized.
All right.
So just so
we have my water ready.
For those playing at home, this is not how you eat Vegemite. You should never really do this. It's kind of silly. But it's just like a really salty experience. So, but yeah, that's a good amount for you guys. Xavier, give us a closer look at your spoon, mate. I need to inspect that. Yeah, that's a good amount. That's a good amount.
That's a big chunk.
Yeah, I got a nice fat tablespoon here. All right.
All right, on your countdown, sir.
Are you ready? Okay, we'll do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Whoa.
Oh. That's a kick. Are you all right? Woo.
Yeah. Look at me in Man's body, just loving it.
Are you okay, Xavier?
I don't know, Dad.
Wow, that is strong. I think we injured my boy.
Yes.
You all right, buddy? You want water?
No, I'm good.
Yeah? You gonna make it? No 911 calls?
What would you prefer? What would you prefer? Would you prefer that or the 1 chip challenge?
Oh, I would do Vegemite before the 1 chip challenge. Because at least
1 chip challenge
the 1 chip challenge, it's not that it's hot. It's like chewing on powder. The texture of that chip is disgusting.
Yeah, it looks bad.
This you can swallow nice and smooth and it doesn't stick around. The 1 chip challenge, that stuff, the texture is absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it's funny because like it always brings me, and I've said this quite a few times. It always brings me to like whenever like I see Americans try Vegemite, especially when we get like comic creators and stuff from the States or from international over here for our conventions. They will always like they get like a little welcome basket and thing. It'll have Vegemite and Tim Tams and all that sort of stuff in it. and they all do the same thing. They're like, "Oh, I want to try this Vegemite." They don't go, "Oh, I'll put it on toast." They literally will do a spoonful or whatever, and it's like that is not the way to try it. You need to like put it on bread or toast, just a light spreading or something, and then you can get the idea of it.
Well, I watched some preparation videos. I watched Hugh Jackman on Jimmy Fallon, with the butter and then spreading he goes, this much. It was like the smallest little dollop on the butter knife that he had.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Xavier, you ready for toast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have a toaster there, or you?
Well, I usually eat wheat bread, but I hear that the way to have it is on white. So we have white bread here.
Should we bring the camera
Toasted
with
white
us?
bread. Yep.
No, I got
Butter
the
it up,
toaster right here, buddy.
Okay.
We're doing it right here because now you get to try it on toast. I'll make it for you.
He's
And
like,
I
after
think
that,
Simon's
pass.
going to try Marmite.
Yeah. So while we wait for the toast to be prepared, I'm going to give a crack of the UK version. It's not really the same thing, but actually, Werewolf, if you're in the chat, maybe you could enlighten us of the difference as far as ingredients from Marmite and Vegemite. I much prefer Vegemite, but all the POMs will tell you that Marmite is more potent than Vegemite, which I disagree. But this is actually brought back from the UK from my mate Zaz84. He went to visit the Grey Man, and then he actually brought this back for me. So this is from the UK. So no excuses. This is the real deal, and I'll give you my thoughts on that. I love how it's a little love heart too. It's very cool.
Okay.
All right. So I'll scoop up in some peanut butter. Well, peanut butter is actually not easy
Your
to do.
thoughts on it, Simon, if it's the same or not.
Well, it's definitely not the same. It's definitely got a different. Like I'll show you the inside of this. Hang on, put that there. So if you actually look at the texture already, see how it's a lot more.
Oh, it's more
shiny
liquidy.
and definitely more runny. It smells different as well.
Well, my nose was 100% more runny after that spoonful of Vegemite.
Okay, so all right. So again, I've done a teaspoon of Marmite before, but according to the Grey Man, it was the Australian version, so it didn't count. So this is all the way from the UK, and let's see what's more potent. Oh, it's a lot. Yeah, see, it's a lot more gooier and runnier. Oh, let's get it all out of there.
Ooh, make yourself big, Simon.
Make myself big. All right, let me
Yeah, and biggen yourself.
do one of these. All right, so that's Marmite. Definitely more runny, gooey sort of. I've already closed my Vegemite, so that's what that looks like. It doesn't smell as nice. I like the smell of Vegemite too. I don't like the smell of this. All right, ready? Well, that's pretty full on.
Is it as salty as Vegemite, or?
That was pretty salty.
I was going to say, it had you squinting.
I normally squint for the Vegemite too, but there's definitely a bit of difference there. The aftertaste is very similar. That's interesting, actually. That was pretty salty.
So obviously the
Maybe
one
because I'm used to
the one that's down here must be. I was going to say watered down, maybe salted down.
I do have the proper Marmite that I bought here as well. Because the other time I bought it, it was made by Sanitarium. But yeah, I do have the proper version here too. But
Proper dollop to put on.
Yeah.
It's hard to Well, hang on, show us.
Oh, or
yeah, even that's a lot. No, that's enough. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
you gonna do yours? You want me to make yours for you?
Yeah, you're game, Xavier. You're very game.
Actually, that doesn't look like enough. Let's see. There we go.
You know, I noticed that these knives, these butter knives,
Yeah.
they have little tips on one side, while on the other side just complete flat.
That's not too bad.
I'm gonna be honest. That's actually a decent amount that Gary B put on there. Like a lot of people would put less than that, but that's fine. Like I go hack, but like that's a decent amount of Vegemite for a rookie. So
That you put a way lot on yours.
Okay. Did I put too much on there?
Here, let me scrape some off for you.
No.
like the amount you had on your knife, you could have probably split that between the two of you.
Right? All right. Well, that's okay.
Okay, I hate that.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's good. I was looking for something quick to have for breakfast too. So you're not liking it, buddy? Go spit it out. Go spit it out. You're good.
He's like, never
Not
again.
for the boy. I like it.
Yeah. So what recipes did you see? Someone told me that you can like cook lamb with it. Like it's good. I heard that randomly somewhere.
I saw them like doing like lamb chops and stuff, and I just want something simple. Like, is it good in veggies and stuff like that? Because I eat a lot of veggies, but you all right?
Yep, he's done.
Oh, wait! You got to be here next week when we try Australian bat guano.
Sure.
He has no idea what that is.
I'll be here for the bad taste and stuff.
No, it's good.
I'm willing to do
Yeah, you're
that.
folding your toast, mate. Who does that? Who folds their toast? I fold bread.
Americans, I guess.
But was this too much? Was this too much?
That's way too much, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine for me, but like it's like you barely put any on it, really. Like if you're gonna be
like
be
it is
trying for
classified as
food
a
and you want to
spread,
enjoy it.
so it's not something that you absolutely
Right, it's not a meat. You're not putting on a meat immediately.
Yeah, you're not lathering it. You like what you basically you cover the bread with either butter, margarine, whatever like that, and then just do a light sort of scraping over the toast just to give it texture.
Now, is that you guys just have the toasted bread? You guys have the margarine and then the Vegemite, and that's it.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
Now, what's a Vegemite sandwich? Is that just buttered bread?
Not toasted.
With Vegemite in it, or do you put cheese and other stuff on it?
You can put cheese in it.
Some people do. I think the cheese that breaks up the sort of the difference, with the saltiness and that sort of thing, gives you a little bit of sort of sweetness to the sandwich. But
so I'll tell you a recipe that I actually did with Vegemite. So for a while, I was really into not making pizza from scratch, but you buy the base, like the base from the supermarket, and then you put your own toppings on there. So I had this thing once where I would get the pizza base. I would cover the pizza base.
He does have too much on his toast.
He does. You can tell. You can tell. It should almost look like there's more butter on there than Vegemite when you do it.
Oh my gosh. It's like closing my right eye. It's good in its proper amount.
Yeah, so something I was making was I was buying these pizza bases. I would cover the pizza base in Vegemite, like a lot of Vegemite on the pizza base. I put the pizza sauce on there, and then I mashed avocado onto it. So I was making Vegemite and avocado pizza, which was pretty good.
My kid just left. He's like, I feel manlier already. Anytime he takes off. Oh. It's weird. It's almost better by the spoonful than having too much on toast. Because
really?
With the toast, it sticks to you more when it's excessive. But like, a little bit, it's good.
You got something to break up the saltiness, though. If you're putting it, even if you put too much on toast, you can still the bread and the margarine or the butter can break it up a little bit. But
do you like avocado?
Piece with the right amount, not his slice.
Do you like avocado, Gary?
Not at all. It's a texture.
You don't
thing.
like avocado? Really?
I don't like the texture. It's weird. Wow. I don't like avocado, and I don't like sour cream either.
Wow. That's okay, because Mad Spy doesn't eat anything, and neither does Sarah. They're both the fussiest people I know.
I'm not
Can't take
fussy. I just know what I don't
funny
like.
anyway. Because I really like avocado. Because obviously with avocado you put a bit of salt on there. I do toast and I'll put Vegemite and then mush avocado into it, and that's quite nice too. For those watching at home, if you want a good little recipe, avocado and Vegemite goes well.
Now I can see those two textures working well together. But yeah, I would definitely. I'll eat this on toast every morning. That's fine.
There you go. Let's see. And then you can send me a photo when the jar's empty, mate, and you've had it all.
Oh, I will.
He's like, I paid $10 for this. I'm getting my money's worth.
Simon's got it. Yeah, Spidey's got it right there. I paid $10. I'm eating every drop out of that jar.
I do like hot food, Miss So. I have done some hot challenges, but not stupid. Like I remember eating really spicy noodles a while ago and doing like a comic book review. And I plan on doing that again with Old Wolf. But yes, I do like my spicy food.
So Sarah says I'm fucked because I'm eating it every day, or is she just talking to someone else?
Well, I'm well behind on the chat here.
Oh, Sanimation, cooking with noob.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know if people know this, but ages ago I wanted to like before I came up with an idea for a YouTube channel, my first idea for a YouTube channel was a cooking show. I was going to do a cook because I used to be a pothead. So I was going to do like a pothead cooking show where I would just cook whatever I could find in my fridge. I still think that'd be a great idea, but I don't smoke pot anymore. So
now I had it with margarine. Is that good, or should it have been real butter?
Fine. I think butter's better, but
matter all though.
It doesn't really matter. Same thing, really. Okay. Well, I had reflux for the first time recently. It was actually the day after. It was the Christmas night. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. for work, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like coughing my guts up, and my mouth and throat tasted like I'd thrown up, and I'd never experienced that before, and I really struggled to get back to sleep.
Reflux.
Like, why is there so much swearing going on right now in the chat?
That's probably because Sana's in there. That's probably why.
So how'd I handle it? Did I do okay or did I do terrible?
You did good. You did great. Yeah, you didn't really.
It was fine.
Yeah, look, you've gone in for more. Most Americans I've seen try it, they have like their jar will be there forever with just that one little bit taken out of it. You're going in for more. You're going for thirds, mate.
Or thrown across the room in disgust.
Oh, I told you I'm going to eat all this.
The best one was Carolina Chris when he did his. It was just hilarious because
was it bad?
He almost put it on banana bread for starters, and I was like, no, don't do that. That's not the same thing as bread.
Well, I saw Tyler trolling me saying it was nice knowing you, Gary. So I'm like, oh man, what did I really get myself into here? Because it's weird. You read yeast extract and you don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly describe it very well.
So how long does one of these usually last?
I don't really eat toast anymore, so these sit. I sometimes will buy like crackers sort of things and have it on there. Look at you, mate. You are an honourary Australian. I love it. I've never seen anyone handle it
in anticipation of this, so I'm actually really hungry.
Well, we should have tried it with some cheese too, mate. You should have been really prepared. We could have done all kinds of recipes today.
Oh, right. No, this is good on toast.
Yeah, definitely. I think Gary B has definitely done it better than any American I've ever seen. But yeah, there's this YouTuber guy who I think his YouTube channel is just him eating things. So, like for example, he one time he drank this juice box that was from the 80s.
Ooh.
Like it'd been sealed since the 80s, and he had that, and he just vomited straight away. And I think he ate 2 jars of Vegemite. He just like opened them both, and then just dipped his fingers in and ate them both in like a minute, and then he just started vomiting like crazy.
But see, when you're eating something from the 80s and it's now, I mean, you're just eating bad food that's gone bad. That's just dumb.
Well, I think that's like mentally as well in your head, like because he poured it into a glass, and it was like green. It was disgusting.
Oh yeah, that would have did it for me probably. Oh, it's Jackson. Oh, Gary has part Sumerian, right? It's all the savageness in me, Jackson.
It is, mate. It is.
So folding your toast is weird, huh?
Yeah, it's not. Oh, I will fold a sandwich. Like if I've only got one slice of bread, if I'm short on bread, I'll fold a piece of bread. But toast, that's a little bit more. I guess again, if you're running low, I guess. But normally I prefer because you get more out of it if you're eating it just like as a square. You know.
Yeah, I like it.
You might.
I think if I'm in a rush, like if I'm sort of I got to get to work or whatever like that, instead of like carrying a square of bread around or whatever like that, if you just fold it, you can sort of just nibble on it as you're moving around, sort of thing. But apart from that, yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah. So
For me, anyway.
The butter is a key ingredient with this, huh?
Yeah.
It mixes great with butter.
Yeah, because like you by itself, it's kind of odd.
Right.
Korean silkworm lava does not sound good. I don't know if I'm down with that. Gary B might be though.
Oh,
Gary B just starts going across all the channels in the community to eat stuff with them.
until I'm hospitalized, right?
But yeah, I've wanted to do the hot chip challenge, but the main reason I'm scared about the hot chip challenge is when things are so spicy, your nose gets runny. I just don't want to get snotty on a video. It's just I don't want people to see me like that.
Yeah, it's tough. Like this, that spoonful made me, and I was trying to just nonchalantly take care of it, but
Roscoe down some hot sauce that expired in 2004. I think there's some things that go past their use by. I'm like, how bad can it be when you think about what it is?
well, especially if it's like vinegar and water based. That was yeah, that wasn't as bad as I thought the spoonful was going to be, but it wasn't great either. Like that is like I've never put a spoonful of salt in my mouth, so that is a level of saltiness because I don't even salt my regular food really. I'm not a salt guy.
Yeah, me neither. I like to taste the actual food.
Right. Now I am a black pepper guy. I love black pepper on stuff, but salt not so much. Wow. Yeah, my nose is still running from that spoonful.
I'm not snotty. You shut up, Santa.
All right. So
that's Spidey.
So you said you looked up some recipes and stuff like that, did you?
I Googled it on my phone and it had it for like lamb and it had it for with veggies. I didn't get to read any of it because I had started Googling before I came on. But I think it gave me the hiccups. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna try it and other stuff too. If I have it, I may as well try making a few different things with it.
The lamb thing actually, because I love lamb, so lamb would be a good one.
Well, I was hoping it goes well with eggs, so I'll see.
Like, as in you're mixing it with the...
Like put a little bit in with scrambled eggs and cooking it up.
But the texture of it would be weird, wouldn't it? Because it's like a clump. It's not really like Marmite works because Marmite's kind of runny. But the Vegemite has that like, it has like almost like a thick peanut butter sort of texture. Like it's just a solid.
It's
you
very dense. It's very dense.
Right.
Yeah, dense.
That was the hard part about getting that spoonful down. It's like swallowing a daub of peanut butter. It's like.
That's why I said, grab some water or something like that because it's sort of.
I had 2 bottles with me, and I'm through a bottle and a half right now. Eating the toast after helped. That's a good palate cleanser from just having the spoonful.
What is Marmite? Marmite is like British Vegemite, sort of similar.
Still yeast different. Extract.
Yeah, but it's kind of like almost the difference between tomato sauce and ketchup. It's like there's like one or two ingredients which is slightly different, but otherwise it's very similar.
All right. Sorry, I had to take care of the nose. It was still running.
Maybe I'll do another spoon before I end this stream because I haven't eaten. So, Sarah, did you want to do a spoon of Vegemite? She's okay. She said she's about to brush her teeth, so that's probably not a good idea.
Minty Vegemite.
Didn't Lee from Whack Comics brush his teeth with Vegemite in the video?
I think he might have actually.
Yeah,
You
we
don't
tried
have
to
any
get
on
Leon
you,
today. But
Spidey? You don't have any
What
on
do I
you?
Imagine
What?
trying to brush your teeth.
You know,
Yeah.
any Vegemite? You're not gonna do a spoonful?
I can do another one.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see you do the first. Oh, that's right. You did do one. I was
Yeah.
I was too focused on my spoonful to notice you do your spoonful.
Yeah, no, I did
He
it.
was like fully like in the zone, Gary. He was like, all right,
Right,
so
because as
I'll
soon
do
as the
one more.
spoonful was there, that was the focus. That's a big spoonful. That was. I just did a full one, but wow.
Yeah, this is a. Yeah, it's weird. I think I've done this so many times now that I've kind of,
kind of over it.
I've gotten used to it. Like the Marmite, I haven't had as much, so the taste difference definitely gives me that squint when I have the
Now,
Marmite.
does your whole family eat it, Spidey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Not
like it's mum and dad don't really, like, they don't go out of their way to eat it. Like a lot of the older sort of folks don't necessarily go, out of their way to sort of eat things and stuff like that, because obviously, they get health problems and stuff, and too much salt is not good for the older folks. But yeah, you pretty much brought up on it, one way, shape, or form. Whether it's, as I said, like plain old on a toast, or whether it's cheese and Vegemite sandwiches for lunch when you're, kid at
Oh,
school.
so it really is a staple over there, like an everyday thing, like peanut butter here or something.
Yeah, well, as I said, it'd be like going to America, going to a friend's house that have some sort of hot sauce or whatever in their cupboard. Whether it's us, it's like you'd always find a jar of Vegemite.
Yep. But not everyone loves it. Not everyone loves it, but
Well, no, I mean, the taste is definitely polarizing. You're either going to like it or not.
Hey, there's a lot of things that I didn't like eating when I was younger that I like now. So, like vegetables.
Was that a slight dig there?
Yeah, Mad Spidey. We couldn't even take Mad Spidey to a burger place. I was like, it's a burger. How hard? Like, and he goes, there might be vegetables in there. And I was like, what?
You don't eat veggies, Spidey?
Not at all.
Wow. Oh, you're missing out, dude. I will just buy frozen bags of veggie and just eat them. Just microwave them and eat them.
I don't even like vegetables, but I eat them because I know I need them. Like, and that's why over time, like sometimes when I eat, I didn't like asparagus growing up, right? And I still don't love asparagus, but I buy it sometimes just to eat it, like.
See, that I don't like. Like, I'm like peas, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower.
Yes, you know what? I used to prefer cauliflower over broccoli when I was younger, but now I much prefer broccoli.
Have you tried the cauliflower crust pizzas?
Oh man, I think I have. I feel
See,
like
I'm diabetic. I have to kind of watch what I eat carb wise. Like that was a lot of bread for me, but with I saw the cauliflower pizza last month, and I'm like, all right, I'll bite the bullet and try it. And I bought some from Aldi's. It was just a frozen one, but that was like some of the best pizza I ever ate. I couldn't even believe how much I liked it.
Really?
It tasted just like regular pizza crust too, without all the carbs.
I went on a keto diet a little while ago, so I was trying to cut carbs completely. So I was doing a lot of cauliflower rice and zucchini noodles and stuff like that.
See, I think if we do something next time, we got to change it up for Spidey because he already knows he can eat Vegemite. So next time we're doing something like that, he gets like a spoonful of carrots or snow peas.
Nah, you'd have to pay me for that sort of shit.
A teaspoon of lettuce.
Right.
I was thinking like somebody mentioned fairy bread in the thing. I was going to say we could try fairy bread next time. It's a fairly easy one, but
anyone.
But Gary, I don't think Gary would. Yeah, Gary being a diabetic probably wouldn't be able to do fairy bread though.
What kind of bread?
Fairy bread. It's literally all it is. You guys have hundreds.
Doesn't sound very savage to me.
Yeah, it's not savage at all. You guys have hundreds and thousands over there, or you might call them like something else. I'm just trying to think when you
sprinkles
call them over there.
Sprinkles.
Yeah, just sprinkles, I suppose.
The
Like the little
sprinkles.
round coloured balls, like sprinkles.
And you sprinkle on ice cream and stuff. Yeah, you just sprinkle that on buttered bread.
Yeah, all it is on buttered bread, and it's called fairy bread.
Oh,
maybe Milo. Could try Milo, Simon.
Nothing beats fairy bread though. Fairy bread is an Aussie delicacy.
Is it really Aussie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never
Anyway.
heard of it, so
Super
it
common
doesn't
at,
mean
like,
anything that I haven't heard of it. But
Yeah, you if growing up, like it's always at kids' parties, and now I was like, I would never eat fairy bread now.
I would. I 100% would.
It's for kids. It's like... All right. Anyway, I'm probably going to wrap this stream in a minute. Maybe we'll do the rounds to see what you guys have got coming up. Gary B, since you're the man in the hour, we'll start. Hang on, we'll do this, and we'll start with you.
well, as of today, I passed my my watch hours, so I can monetize now. So I'm happy about that.
Congrats, mate.
So, well, thanks. But coming up next week, we have Nick from Comic Culture on the 1011 and on In the Hot Seat. So it's a Nick week on Comic Culture.
Very good.
So that'll be a fun week. We'll do that. And I've always been doing the shorts. Now I've been changing them up a little bit. And I've been having fun with those. So check those out, I guess. But that's it, man. Just my basic stuff. You'll see my Wednesday comic book haul and whatever else I dream up. Maybe I'll do another retro cover gallery, and we'll go through there.
Very good. Mad Spidey, how many other streams have you got today?
Maybe just one at the moment. No, I've got to take it. I'm actually going back to work tomorrow. I don't want to go back to work, but back to work tomorrow. So my content will go back to be, maybe 1 or 2 videos a week sort of thing, and not as many streams anymore. But yes, I'm still running my 400 subscriber giveaway. Obviously, I still haven't hit 400 yet. But once I do that, I'll give it a bit of time, because people have contacted me saying I want to do a video, or like Matilda, she wants to do, a piece of art for the giveaway, and and stuff like that. So I'll give it a bit more time, even once I've hit it. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, you haven't entered, feel free to jump on and enter my 400 sub giveaway, giving a slab and some exclusive big time collectibles books away.
And it's worldwide.
And it's worldwide. I don't skimp. Aussies don't skimp.
All right. And I'm going to be on Super Russ's channel. We're doing episode 50 of It's Simply Super in about 2 hours, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
And we'll hang out.
I'll be looking for my honorary Aussie reserve member card in the mail. Like a reserve Avenger. No, thanks, guys. That was fun.
No worries, mate. Yeah, it was so funny the way it all played out. I was just like, it happened so quickly.
Right.
I was like, I challenged Gary B, and Gary B took that as an insult. He was like, challenge accepted, mate. And then I messaged him. I was like, all right, tough guy. When do you want to do this?
I told you I would do it. That's why I went and bought it that day, and then I sent you that Instagram post. Come at me, Simon.
That's very good. Yes, we already did the lick-worthy Vegemite. It's already been licked. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you, Gary, for coming on. Spidey. Thank you, Xavier, if you're still alive in the background there.
He's back on his video games trying to get the taste out of his mouth.
You made his first appearance on my channel. That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, that was his first face reveal on YouTube. He was on once before in a mask with me, but he never showed his face.
Really? That's cool. That's cool. First cameo appearance on your channel, and then first full appearance on my channel.
There you go. See, this is a canon episode.
That's it. All right. Thanks everyone for hanging out. That was a fun one. And maybe next time we'll get Gary B back to eat something else. So
yay.
Have a good day, guys, and keep it simple.